Hey guys, it's Baban, and this is a thing. I saw this thing of beauty, and I thought, hey, everyone's trying to redraw him and see if they can make him look good, but that seems a little bit too easy for me. I think any furry that can draw half decent can make him look better than he does right there. So I thought, let's try and make him look worse, because that's the kind of noise that I'm about. Also, they've been kind enough to provide us with this perfect starting blocks for this travesty, so well, why not just run with it? Now, one of my favourite parts of this, apart from the human teeth, is the way that the eyes have been pulled apart and how just strange it looks on him, even though they probably could have somehow made it look okay. So I'm going to pull mine apart a little bit further and bring that nose even higher up just to make it look more scrunched up and uncomfortable. I'm also going to squash that nose a little bit higher up so that it's turned up more and we can see more of those handsome, handsome nostrils that Sonic obviously has. I mean, maybe they're going for the look of mono nostril instead of the mono eyes. I mean, he's in Hollywood now, lads. We know what goes down there. That septum is going to be burned out in a matter of months. Something else that I particularly like is the way that he has rather defined human lips as well, and I thought it'd be appropriate to give him just a couple of chins, just a few. I'm not sure if anyone else has really picked up on this either, but with Sonic I always assumed that the flesh-coloured part around his chops was actually just kind of fleshy skin, but they seem to have put a fur texture on it, so now it kind of just reminds me of Homer Simpson, which is great. I wonder if that's a crossover anyone's done. You know what? No, I don't want to know. Probably. I'm too scared to look. I don't want to know. Something else that looks kind of weird as well. When I looked at his silhouette and he's got the little cartoony head and the sort of human proportioned body, as well as the human proportioned hands and feet, makes me very, very uncomfortable. Like, incredibly uncomfortable. Maybe I'll redo another one of these and do a full body one just to make myself even more uncomfortable and all of you because I think you deserve it. We're going to have to wait a while though. I don't want to overexpose myself to images of this thing. I feel like it's going to make me catch something. I've also been hearing rumours that they're going to be redoing the CG in this or something to try and improve what he looks like, and I don't know. I don't think they can. I don't know if they can do it. I don't have any faith in them after what they've done to this. Also, it seems kind of weird that they would drop the money on that, because that can't be cheap to have to redo all of it. I don't know. That could be complete nonsense, but wouldn't it be funny if they screwed it up again? I want them to screw it up worse. I want to see this shit show. I really want. I'm very invested in it now. Can you tell? Apologies for if this goes off the screen for a little second, if I kind of move the image just out of the way and move it to the corner. That's because family walk past the window sometimes and I don't want them to see me drawing Sonic because they're going to start assuming things. I mean, if you don't hear from me, then I guess maybe they saw it and they sent me away. Maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's for the best. Anyways, I'm doing this in grayscale at the moment and shading it in with the glow layer, and I'm going to be putting a bunch of gradients on it. I'm just doing it sort of in the same way that I do cel shaded right now, but we are going to go and slap some colour on him, you bet we are. We're going to get lovely, lovely fleshy colour on his tummy and on his cheeks. You betcha. We gotta get that Homer Simpson beard on him. With the lighting as well, I'm sort of going for the staring into a mushroom cloud sort of look, because I think it suits a little bit better than the dingy lighting that's on the screenshot that I've got. There we go. Let's slap a little bit of that nice fleshy colour on him, because that's totally the colour that fur should be. Just put a little bit of gloom around the back just to, indicate that impending doom. Get a little bit more kickback from the lighting that's hitting him on the face, and then we're going to go and change the values a little bit just to make it a bit darker than it is by putting some more blue and yellows into it. What I'm also going to be doing is using a lot of overlays for the colouring and hard light layers in conjunction with each other, and erasing some bits and just merging them together and seeing what kind of crazy colours I come up with, and letting them blend together a little bit. As long as I've got the values that I like, it should look okay. I'm also flipping the line art layer on and off just to check that the colours that I've got are looking nice and the forms being defined properly. Also going to be setting it to, I think, hard light and to a very dark colour so that it kind of rests on top of the colours that I've got rather than just being straight black, and it's going to help that to blend in a little bit more. Right, I'm getting my tone curve out as well and just swapping that around to change the values around a little bit and make them darker. Also made some more of those reds pop out some more so that he's got nice rosy cheeks on that flesh coloured fur, and then we're going to do a little bit of overpainting just to bring some more shine onto his nose and a little bit more texture into his fur. And that's a layer over the top where I'm just grabbing the colours with the eyedropper and dragging them around. Oh, his hands are really creepy too. Like, oh, the human lookingness to him is, it's uncanny valley. Like, just a little bit into the valley. It's really, really disgusting. I really hate it. Please take it back. Please take it back and burn it. Please burn it and bury it. Did I do a good? Did I do a good, lads? Smash that like button. Did I do a good?